Right, gentlemen, Tuesday, 3S improvement time. I ran out of green tape, so I had this roll of electrical green tape at home, so I brought that in and just marked the broom, the dust mop, and the dustpan, and I also had this label printer. So I labeled all three spots, and I labeled all three things, and I'm just going to work on doing that kind of thing. Thanks, guys.
Alright, so good morning, guys. So as you can see, this is the Bunky Life door table that we use to install the doors, the door finishing area. So as you can see, the table is one long piece. So when you're doing a frame, you have to go, like, you have the frame sitting on the table, you have to duck in, make your marks, duck back out, you have to go around to the other side, duck underneath, duck back out. You have to do this countless times in a day. So what we decided to do was actually cut the table, and you can spread the table apart and put the frame on here. And the next video I'll show actually has the table split apart and shows you the improvement. Alright guys, so here's the update. So the table is cut apart, and as you can see, the frame is sitting on the table. So after you have the doors on with the hinges, you can open up the one side of the door, and you only have to actually duck underneath this door once to do all processes. Massive improvement, saves on the back. Also saves probably a little bit better than 1.5 minutes per door. So that's a huge improvement. And then, as you can see on the table, so there's no guessing, the block that we use to hold the doors open when you're doing it, I've got it poke-yoked on the table, so you never actually have to guess where these blocks actually go. There's one for each side, so just a massive improvement. There is tools that are required to do the middle processes. They are inside on either side of the table. Again, just massive improvement, saves time. You don't have to try to remember to grab the tools, bring them around, and it's just massive improvements. All right, thanks.
So our showroom's coming along fairly nicely. Need to get some better lights up there, or figure out how to turn that one on, or whatever's going on there. But the issue that I'm having is I came walking through here to dump something yesterday, and they were showing off one of the saunas, and I came through with one of the wood bins to dump into our blue bin, and it's just right here in our showroom. So any sawdust blows back in, and just I don't know, something seems off with it. So I'm going to try to, outside this door is our dumpster, and let's see if I can move the dumpster over. I gotta change that out with the empty one, and put the blue bin here so that the mess is more confined to this area here, and we're not dumping right in customer spaces if they're back here. Thanks. Got the bin moved from there over here. New dumpster there. Lots of room still. I clean up this little bit of a cluster there. Ideally, it'd be nice to have a path behind the saunas to get to these bins so that we're not walking right through the middle of the showroom. But there's a bunch of stuff that has to be moved out of here first before we can do that. Thanks. Did a quick sweep up of the floor. Got some stuff out of the corners, dirt and whatnot, and hung up the shovel and the broom so it's not sitting on the floor anymore. Thanks. Well, it's springtime. I'm going to clean up some of this mess out here. Blowing garbage from over the winter. I have been picking up a couple of the pieces of wood that I've been kicking around up here, but time to clean up the garbage. Thanks. There we go. Looks better than it did. That's the important part. Thanks.